Hello, cat aspirants. Welcome to another episode of Bell the Cat series. Today, we'll be looking at a DILR problem from CAT 2024. So, we have the OTT subscribers problem. So, the OTT subscribers of a platform are segregated into three categories: kids, elders, and others. Also, we know that some of the subscribers we use one app, while the others use multiple apps to access the platform. Also, we see from the chart that in 2023, 15% of the subscribers were kids and 20% were elders. And in 2024, 20% of them were kids and 30% of them were elders. We also have some other information with us. First is the total number of subscribers increased from 10% between 23 and 24. Then we have certain comparative statements which talk about some conditions in 23 as well as in 24, points 2 and 3. Then we have an absolute statement which talks about kids category which use one app and elders category which use multiple apps, the number of those in 2023. So let's start putting out what information that we have and what we need to find. So we know that in 2023 there are certain subscribers divided into three categories: kids, elders, and others. Same in 2024. There is an increase in subscribers between 23 and 24 by 10%. And also, out of all the subscribers, some might be using one app, while others might be using multiple apps. So this is what we have tabularized, and all we need to do is fill out this particular table, and we will have a solution. Let us assume first the total number of subscribers in 2023 is X. Then it would be 1.1x in 2024, because we know that there is an increase in 10% between 23 and 24 in the count of subscribers. Now, as per the information that we have from the chart, 15% in 2023 are kids, 20% are elders. That means 65%, that is 0.65x, would be others. So I am translating everything in the language of X, so that towards the end, when I have certain concrete information, I will just equate that information and find the value of X that will give me these all possible values. Now, we have 20% kids in 2024. That means 20% of 1.1x, that is 0.22x. Elders is 30%, that is 0.33x. And others would be 50%, that is 0.55x. So this is the total of kids, elders, and others in 23 as well as in 24. Now let's look at the absolute statement that we have. In 2023, kids who used one app are 10,000 and elders who used multiple apps are 15,000. So I'm going to put the respective values directly in the table. Now kids, if you see 2023 column kids, 10,000 plus something would add up to 0.15x, and something plus 15,000 would add up to 0.2x. Now let's look at the other information. Now this is in 2024, half of the subscribers from the kids category. So half of the subscribers from kids category. So total of kids in 2024 is 0.22x. So half of that is 0.11x. They use one app, and 2/3 of the subscribers from the elder category. So elders I have is 0.33x is the total in 2024. So 2/3 of that would be 0.22. So all these people are using one app. So I can just calculate the number of people who are using multiple apps as well, because I know the total. That would be 0.11x for each kids and elders. I don't know anything about the split of others right now, so I'm not putting any of those values. Last information that I have is who used multiple apps and elders who use one app. It's the same count. Let me denote that particular information with Y. So now if you see, I have two equations here in form of X and Y and two variables, which is 10,000 plus Y is 0.15x and y plus 15,000 is 0.2x. If I solve these two equations, I get the values of x as 1 lakh and y as 5,000. I put the values of x and y and calculate the values we have in the table. I get the following values. I don't know anything about the split of others still. So those particular values will remain empty. So this is the final solution that I have. Now let's look at the questions that have been given to us. How many subscribers belong to the others category in 2024? That is 55,000. So the answer is option C. Next, what is the percentage of subscribers in the kids category used multiple apps? In 2023, multiple apps are being used by 5,000 students, kids out of 15,000. That is 33%. So option A. Next, what is the percentage increase in the number of subscribers in the elder category from 23 to 24? So elders have increased from 20,000 to 33,000. That is an increase of 13,000 over 20,000. So 13 over 20,000 is 65%. So answer is option C. Next we have is what could be the minimum percentage of subscribers who used multiple apps in 24? So in 24, at least 22,000 used multiple apps. There could be more, but this is the minimum that I have. Minimum is being asked. So 22,000 out of 1 lakh 1,000, 1 lakh 10,000 would be 20%. So the answer is option B. So this was about all this problem. Hope you have learned something today. Identifying such questions and solving them is very critical in exams like CAT because these questions can be solved very easily and they are not very difficult as well. So tell us in the comments what DILR question you want us to solve next, and we will try to include that in our next episodes. Till then, stay motivated, stay focused, and we'll see you in the next episode.